Good morning. Here is your daily news digest for May 11, 2026. In world politics, Denmark, China, US and French nationals test positive for hantavirus after leaving ship. French woman taken to Paris in serious condition while American flown to Nebraska is asymptomatic, say officials. Europe Live, latest updates: a French woman and an American national evacuated from the cruise ship at the center of a deadly hantavirus outbreak have tested positive for the virus. STH portrait looted by Nazis found in home of Dutch SS leader's descendants. The painting is believed to have been plundered by high-ranking Nazi Hermann Göring during World War II. Washington dinner shooting suspect pleads not guilty. Thomas Allen, 31, was charged with attempting to assassinate U.S. President Donald Trump. Whales could be harmed by diverted ships avoiding Middle East, scientists warn. Ships have rerouted around the Cape of Good Hope since 2023 to avoid conflicts in the Middle East. Trump calls Iran response to U.S. proposal to end war totally unacceptable. U.S. President expresses ire at Tehran's reported demands, as drones strike Gulf nations and Israel warns war not over. Donald Trump has rejected an Iranian response to a U.S. peace proposal as totally unacceptable. On a day the month-old ceasefire showed signs of fraying as drone strikes were reported. Dozens of Nigerian fishermen feared death after Chad air strikes on Boko Haram. A fishermen's leader tells the BBC that 40 people are feared dead either in the strikes or drowning as they tried to flee. Philippine VP Sara Duterte impeached for a second time. Vice President is accused of misusing public funds and threatening the lives of President Marcos Jr. and his wife. The Philippine Vice President, Sara Duterte, has been impeached over allegations she misused public funds, amassed unexplained wealth and threatened the lives of President Ferdinand Marcos. Bosnia's powerful peace envoy quits, with questions over role's future. Christian Schmidt had been in the role since 2021, and departs after appearing to lose the backing of the United States. Ailing Iranian Nobel laureate given bail and hospital transfer. Iranian authorities granted human rights activist Narges Mohammadi bail amid growing concern over her poor health in prison. His father had just been buried. Then West Bank settlers forced him to dig up the body. The UN Human Rights Office condemns incident as appalling and emblematic of the dehumanization of Palestinians in the West Bank. In business, finance. Asset manager sells 1.2 million bond ETF shares, according to latest SEC filing. This ETF tracks a portfolio of U.S. Treasury bonds maturing in December 2026. Offering defined term exposure and a transparent structure. Top midday stories: Moderna working on hantavirus vaccine, shares rise. Blackstone, Halliburton to invest combined $1 buy. The three major U.S. stock indexes were up slightly in late morning trading Monday after President Donald Microsoft slips as investor questions long-term AI risks. Investor fears AI could disrupt Office and Azure. Airbnb CEO Brian Chesky says AI writes 60% of code. Brian Chesky also said managers must get hands-on with coding, leaving no room for pure people. Managers at the company NVIDIA tops by point. 5 Dow stocks near entries shared this flaw. NVIDIA topped a buy point on Monday after Boeing provided an entry on Friday. Among 5 Dow stocks to watch near buy points this week. NVIDIA stock and its peers have rallied in a soaring stock market, with earnings out of the way for some of these names but not for others. Walmart, Goldman Sachs in AI software cloud. How enterprises are scaling AI. How enterprises scale AI, from early experiments to compounding impact through trust, governance, workflow design, and quality at scale. OpenAI Campus Network, Student Club Interest Form. Join the OpenAI Campus Network, connect student clubs worldwide, access AI tools, host events, and build an AI-powered campus community. OpenAI launches Deploy Code to help businesses build around intelligence. OpenAI launches Deploy Code, a new enterprise deployment company built to help organizations bring frontier AI into production and turn it into measurable business impact. In science, research, technology, IT. RETI A terminal emulator with inline 3D graphics. Article URL, https://reti-term.org/comments URL, https://news.ycombinator.com/item:/ID:480930.points 343.comments 106 Mythos finds a curl vulnerability. Article URL https://daniel.hacksex.se/blog/2026-05-4-1-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-5-comments URL https://news.ycombinator.com/item:/id:48091737 points 400comments 177 The greatest shot in television James Burke had one chance to nail this scene 2024 Article URL https://openculture.com/2024-10- the-greatest-shot-in-television.html comments URL https://ycombinator.com/item:/id:48090521 points 258 comments 135 I'm going back to writing code by hand Article URL https://blog.dev/I'm-going-back-to-writing-code-by-hand comments URL https://news.ycombinator.com/item:/id:480929 points 674 comments 357 An AI coding agent used to write code needs to reduce your maintenance costs Article URL https://www.jamesshore.com/vr-blog/2026-u-that-reduces-your-maintenance-costs comments URL https://news.ycombinator.com/item:/id:480929 points 265 comments 79 In entertainment 与 culture The 3SSB tie-dye theme returns on the Adidas Anthony Edwards 2. The Timberwolves withstood a literal elbow from the league's biggest player and even the series. The 76ers received a metaphorical one to the tune of Copyright Sneaker News, 2026. Permalink, no comment, add to Dow issue. As the post the 3SSB tie-dye theme returns on the Adidas Anthony Edwards 2 AP first look at the Nike Kobe 5 Pro EYBL. A new colorway of the Nike Kobe 5 Pro has officially surfaced for the first time, offering an early look at another upcoming chapter in Copyright Sneaker News, 2026. Permalink, no comment, add to Dow issue. As the post first look at the Nike Kobe 5 Pro EYBL appeared first on Sneaker News. The detailed look at the Awake X Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navy. The cat's out of the bag. Following an Air Jordan 5 pack that was a recurring phase in Sneaker of the Year conversations last year, Copyright Sneaker News, 2026. Permalink, no comment, add to Dow issue. As the post-detailed look at the Awake X Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navy appeared first on Sneaker News Nike Taps Side Talk, NYC to debut exclusive Nike Air Force 1. If you even a passing interest in basketball, your timeline has been taken over by the New York Knicks and their ever-rabid fanbase. Scores out. Copyright Sneaker News, 2026. Permalink, no comment, add to Dow issue. As the post-Nike Taps Side Talk NYC to debut exclusive Nike Air Force E appeared first distressed, and logos, define this upcoming New Balance, 1000D. Despite returning just 2 years ago, the New Balance 1000 already feels like an elder among newcomers in the Boston brand's catalog, and not so in direct result. 版权符号 Sneaker News, 2026. Permalink, no comment, add to Dow issue. As the post distressed, and logos define this upcoming New Balance, 1000D in Reddit trending. Reddit starts blocking mobile website, pushing users to app instead. Submitted by Yo Spastic Pet, link, comments, AI data center project secretly sucked 29 million gallons of water over 15 months before detected by residents complaining. Submitted by Yo Ad Specialist 6598, link, comments, Oregon data centers now have to pay full costs of expanding the power grid to meet their needs. Submitted by Yo Sphericides, link, comments, AI data centers face increasing complaints about inaudible but felt infrasound citizens complain high and low frequency. Submitted by Yo Chip 下划线 thoughts, link, comments, Louis Rossman tells 3D printer maker Bamboo Lab to go bleep yourself over its threatened lawsuit against enthusiast. Submitted by Yo Control CAD, link, comments, bill to criminalize AI sexual deepfakes will include nearly nude images. Submitted by Yo Busy Hands 下划线, link, comments, cannot be explained new ultra stainless steel stuns researchers. Submitted by Yo Lurker 下划线 B, link, comments, IRGC Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps linked media outlines plan to tax and control undersea internet cables. In DH, submitted by USR, 下划线 local, link, comments, the new CEO flex, bragging about how much AI code your company shipped. Submitted by Plastic 下划线 Ninja 下划线9014, link, comments, Microsoft denies Windows 11 CPU boost trick is a lazy fix, says Apple does this and you love it. Submitted by Quantum Coconut, link, comments, in 微博热搜。微信状态，访客记录。报，少年歌行。No summary available. 2026互联中国公益行动 No summary available. 梧桐直播道歉。热，烫牛奶是善良的食物。No summary available. 时代少年团演唱会，青岛。新，开榴莲开出3房榴莲堂。No summary available. 焦虑型人格的真实表现。No summary available. 九尾，败者组。新，无畏带队突破队史。新 That's all for today's digest. Have a great day.